Why do y'all keep saying fraud has no statute of limitations? Yes, it does. Now, I'm not a lawyer nor an attorney, but I am that girl in consumer law and I like to read. For one, there is no law to exist that defines fraud. Now, this is mentioned in the Criminal Resource Manual, Section 1007. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the Criminal Resource Manual, also known as CRM? The Criminal Resource Manual is the archives of the United States Department of Justice. So you go here to study case law, look up statute of limitations, and read up on notes and amendments that were made to whatever law that you're looking up. So when looking at CRM Section 1007, it also states that fraud cannot be defined. In addition, it notes a case, Wise versus the United States, where it talks about fraud being a versatile and broad term, which includes false representations, dishonesty, and deceit. So that alone lets us know that there could be several indicators of fraud. So when looking up laws related to fraud, we are specifically looking up criminal laws because fraud is a crime. Now, when looking up these criminal related laws, we're going to be looking under Title 18, which is the Crimes and Criminal Procedures Act. Some of the laws you guys know that I've spoke on: securities and commodities fraud, 18 U.S.C. 1348, identity theft, 18 U.S.C. 1028, insurance fraud, 18 U.S.C. 1033. That's all I have off the top of my head, but y'all know we be in Title 18 when it comes to those criminal laws, such as fraud. With that being said, we want to understand the statute of limitations of these laws. So we're going to still remain in the Criminal Resource Manual, but instead we're going to be looking at Section 650, where it talks about length of limitations period. Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but I am going to read a lot. First paragraph reads, current federal law contains a single statute prescribing a general period of limitations, as well as several statutes that provide longer periods for specific offenses. Section 3282 of Title 18 United States Code is the statute of general application. It states that, except as otherwise expressly provided by law, a prosecution for a non-capital offense shall be instituted within 5 years after the offense was committed. Now, real quick, I'm going to just stop right here. Is forgery a capital offense? Is auto dealer fraud a capital offense? Is mortgage fraud a capital offense? No. These are non-capital offenses, which would mean that there is a 5-year limitation period for that offense. Let's continue. We're looking at paragraph 3. Which reads, Section 3281 of Title 18 deals with capital offenses and provides that an indictment for an offense punishable by death may be filed at any time. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but clearly this has no statute of limitations. Capital offense, punishable by death. Can you die for forging signatures? Can you die for auto dealer fraud? I didn't think so. No, they're not punishable by death. Now, I'm going to go to the 4th paragraph just to give y'all an idea of how these limitations work for criminal offenses. Now, the 4th paragraph reads, Section 3286 of Title 18 United States Code provides for an 8-year statute of limitation for non-capital offenses under certain terrorism offenses. I don't think the fraud we be talking about has anything to do with terrorism at all. Now, when looking at the 5th paragraph, it talks about financial institutions. And it reads, Section 3293 of Title 18 United States Code provides for a 10-year statute of limitations for certain financial institution offenses which involve violation of or conspiracy to violate. And then it has Title 18 U.S.C. Sections 215, 656, 657, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1014, 1033, 1344, and 1342 or 1343. Okay? Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but y'all get it. These are financial offenses that have a statute of limitations for 10 years under these specific codes. Okay, now the ones that I think are relevant to the type of transactions we talk about, consumer credit, I'd say 18 USC 656, 18 USC 657, and 18 USC 1033. 1033 is one that we use for insurance fraud. So there's a gem. I'm going to stop here. You guys can continue reading if you're interested in this type of stuff. If you're looking for codes of law, limitations, and things like that. I was just reading the Criminal Resource Manual, section 650, the length of limitations period. So yeah, make sure you guys are following me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Clubhouse, everywhere. My name is Aliyah Jatoy. I am a finance consultant and a business and consumer coach. And I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Love you. Bye.